Welcome to another episode of Field Phone Ops, and this one's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do some experiments with this Swedish field phone dialer, and we'll see which common battery field phones from different countries it'll work with. What I'll do is I'll just run through, grab a phone, and try it out, and we'll talk about the settings real quick, and we'll see if they all work, and which ones work, and which ones don't. So here we go. So I thought the first one we do is an EE8. So I've taken the EE8 and I've actually set it for common battery, which means you have to take the little screw thing right there and screw it all the way over for common battery. So we're going to get the handset out, rest it on there. I put jumpers and some alligator clips on the dialer here so I can hook it up to the phone. So we'll go ahead and hook it up here quick. See if it works. And then this is my switch phone. I've got my dial-up switchboard right here, my Panasonic ESS. This is my basically the operator phone, the phone I'm going to make my calls from. And then we've got the Swedish field phone and the field phone hooked, or the field phone dialer and the field phone hooked up. So we'll go ahead and start. First thing I'll do is we'll pick this up. And this is sort of neat about the EE8 is this will just clip right on here. Okay, so we'll go off hook. Got dial tone, I'll dial that phone number, which is 11. It works, interesting. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Yep, loud and clear. Now let's just for curiosity, we'll call back the other way. Hang it back up. This is 15, that phone number. Well, that was successful, so we know an EE8 will work. Common battery with the dialer. Next, we'll go ahead and I'll get the EE8 out of the way, and we'll try a 312. 312 should work. It has a little DTMF or the touch tone dialer on it. I don't know if there was ever an attempt made to try to put a rotary dialer on it, or if it was just they went straight to a touch tone dialer, but here we go. We'll go ahead and try the 312. 312 is set for a CBS, which is common battery, and the S means you have to use the push to talk. We'll go ahead and hook up here. Here we go. Dial tone. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Yep, successful on that. I will call the other way. Test 1, 2, 3. Yep, that worked too. Okay. 312 worked. I wasn't too concerned that it wouldn't work. Okay, we'll slide this out of the way, and we'll get. Let's try a Dutch 3017 right here, this phone right here. Snaps up on it. This phone has to have batteries in it to provide audio, and I'll go ahead and we'll hook the dialer up to it. This phone has the hook switch for the phone. Get out of here. It's right here. So you can either put the phone inside there to hang it up, or you can hang it up like this. We'll go ahead and do it like this, okay? We'll go ahead and try it. Got dial tone. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3. Loud and clear. Try the other way. Test 1, 2. Yep. That was successful. I've tried with a lot of these, so I think this is pretty common. I know that there's a couple countries that actually made dialers like this that you could use on their field phones. One of them was the Swedes with their M37 phone. The Germans make one for one of their phones. And the Yugoslavians made one for their M63, which is the next phone we'll try. This is a Yugoslavian M37 field phone. Maybe. Okay, go ahead and hook the wires up to it. This has got to have batteries in it also. Okay, I've got the switch on it set to common battery. Dial tone. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3. Yep. They're a little bit weak. I think I have a bad handset on or microphone on this. Go try the other way. So I figured that would work. The Yugoslavs make a dialer for this phone. You used to be able to find them a lot on the internet. I haven't, or on eBay. I haven't seen them in a while, so I'll have to keep my eyes open. Okay, next we'll try a British PTC 405. This is basically a British field phone that you basically took a commercial, I guess, portable field phone or maintenance phone and basically painted it green and used it for military uses. I think a lot of times they use the RAF use it on their bases and also for checking phone lines and stuff like that in the field. So it's more of a maintenance phone. It's set on common battery. Use this little hook switch right there. There we go. Got dial tone. Ringing. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Loud and clear. Okay, we'll go call the other way. We'll call this phone. Test 1, 2. Yep. Okay. Interesting. I think the British actually make a version of this phone that's got a dialer built in that round spot. This one doesn't have one. Okay. Next, we'll go ahead and we'll try a French AT2. This is an interesting phone. I think it was actually designed to have a like a handset for a dialer that locked onto that spot right there. Okay, we'll go ahead and wire it up. This phone also had to be set for this is the easiest way to do this. There's actually a plug on this underneath the cover that you have to set for either common battery or local battery. There's the hook switch right there. I'll get the wire out of the way. Dial tone. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Oh, that worked loud and clear. Let's go ahead and try calling the other way. Yep, loud and clear that way. That was an easy one. Next, we're going to go ahead and try the Polish. This had to have batteries in it too. It's not a pure. Just because the phone says it's common battery means it will operate the switch. When you pick it up, the switch will see it, but it doesn't always mean it accepts the switch's power to operate. So that one had to have batteries in it. We'll try the Polish AP82. Go ahead and wire it in here. This one does have a plug right here for a local battery, common battery. Dial tone. Good ring. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2. Loud and clear. Okay, we'll go ahead and call the other way. Make sure we get it hung up and get that hook switch pushed down. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Yep, loud and clear. Okay, next we will try a British PTC 402. This one's a little bit interesting because you have to operate a little bit differently. Go ahead and get it wired in. This is one of the phones where you have to actually squeeze the handset to, actually you have to set a switch a certain way, then you squeeze the handset, then you get dial tone, then you can do your dialing and do your talking, and the whole time you're talking you have to keep the handset keyed, even when you're listening. And as soon as you get done to hang up, you let go of the PTT, set this switch back to the middle like it is right now, and you're ready to go. So we'll go ahead and start. First thing we have to do is flip this over to ring, like that. Pick the handset up, key it. Okay, we have dial tone, now we can dial. There we go. Keeping the PTT on it. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Loud and clear. Okay, now we're done. Flip it back to that middle position. This is another one that's got to have batteries in it to operate. Okay, now we'll try calling it common battery over the switch by dialing. There we go. Okay, so what we got to do is we got to push it over the ring. Key the handset. Hello, test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Interesting. I think that's one of the most interesting ones as far as the actions you have to do to get it to work. Next, we're going to try a Soviet TA-57. You see quite a few of those. Got a hook switch right there on it. Okay, we'll go ahead and get it set up. You have to have the switch, I call it U. It looks like a U6 position inside here. We'll go ahead and we'll hook the wires. We'll hook the wires up to it. Digging. This another one's got to have batteries in it to provide talk battery for it. Go ahead and got to close this up to operate it. So we'll go ahead and get all the wires out of the way. It's closed, and we'll hang it up like that. Okay, now it's on hook. Go ahead and go off hook. Dial tone. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good. Now the thing to remember, on most of these military phones that have a push to talk and a handset, you have to, even if you have to push the handset to get it to work and talk. Okay, let's call the other way. Ring. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Loud and clear. Okay, next we're going to pull that up. Disconnect our wires here. I don't know what they're thinking about this handset cord. It's just, I don't think it's the sturdiest, but so we got to fold it back and forth to get it inside there. Okay, I'll set that aside. Now we're going to try a TAP-77. This one is sort of interesting. We'll go ahead and get it set up. This one has got a common battery, local battery, and it's got a magnetic sensor on the hook switch. So right here, this little switch right here, you take these screws out and you flip this over. Right now the arrow's pointed at common battery. If you don't want to do common battery, you flip it the other way, and there's a magnetic switch inside it. So we'll go ahead and hang the phone up. Okay, we'll take it off hook. Dial tone. Ringing. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Got to key the PTT. Go ahead and hang it up. Try calling the other way. Now I want to try something interesting. This was designed to be operated like I don't know if this will work for a magnetic switch or not. We'll try it and see. Nope. Nope. Gotta have. If you're gonna operate in common battery, you gotta have it like this, or that magnetic hook switch just doesn't see the handset to it. Put it back on hook. Okay, one more phone left. This is the last thing I'm going to do out of them. This one operates sort of strangely, and I'm not quite sure why it does this, but I think it's got the impedance inside is a little bit different than what this switch is looking for, so it doesn't quite know what to do with the ringer. So you got to start by, let's see, push the key button down. That basically hangs it up. Everything out of the way here. This and other one's got to have batteries in it to work. Okay, here we go. We're going to take it off hook, dial tone, good ring. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2. Unclear on that. Hang it up. Okay, now it's the strange part. When I dial it, it'll ring once, and then the phone will go fast busy, which I think, like I said, I think the ringer inside this and the switchboard does not like the impedance on this ringer, so the resistances are a little bit weird. It will ring once. If you catch it quick, you can make it work. We'll try it. So we'll go 1, 5. There it is. See if we got it. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Yeah, we're quick enough to catch it fast time. And that's it. That's pretty much it. These phones, I'll put a list out there of the ones that I tested. These phones should work with one of these dialers on your home phone network if you can do dial-up phones. The thing to remember is common battery means two things. Common battery, first thing it means is that it appears as an open to the switchboard. So the switchboard right now sees this phone. It sees nothing out there. It sees a dead line. When you go off hook, you basically are closing the switch, and the phone is saying, "Oh, there's something out there now. I can see something." And it does one of two things. It either sends you dial tone so you can make a dial, or it alerts the operator there, "Hey, that phone just went off hook." So that's the meaning of common battery. I hope you enjoyed this. If anybody has any questions, hit me up at my email on the end slide. Thanks for watching.